Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh, who's gonna be the first one here today? 5 minutes, or like 6 minutes late. Sorry about that, guys. Joseph J1. That's the first time I'm seeing your name as the first person here. What is going on? What's up, guys? How's it going? A little bit late. I know, a little bit late. I forgot that you actually have to make a thumbnail for these things, and I was just gonna reuse my thumbnail from the previous night like I normally do, and I realized we're doing something different tonight, so I had to make a whole new thumbnail. All right, let's do our usual. Our usual tweeting together here, which is now a tradition at this point. You know, I think we're just going to continue this trend. It's pretty fun. Give me one sec here, guys. Okay. What kind of tweet should we make today? Let's see. Live streaming. No, let's do this. Live streaming. Now let's throw the G in there. All right, live streaming at Marvel Champions. Right now. Right meow. Not preparing for cable. Okay, good enough, right? Alright. What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get this underway here. Still getting things a little set up. Come to my stream for free energy refill. Nothing wrong with a bit of clickbait. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. I already completed heroic. Almost done with normal. Not ready for master. Yeah, that's understandable, man. Master is a little bit hard until you have the right roster. All right. Sergeant Savage, I like your tweet, but I'm not gonna read that out loud. Brian, I need some advice on the game. Well, ask away. Ask away. Actually, before we get into questions and stuff like that, let's talk about what we're going to be doing tonight. So, the newest event quest is here. And it's completion. And we're doing pretty good on completion, but my score is a bit lacking. Dr. Doobs, man, throwing up a ridiculous score. Yeah, my score is pretty far down on the list here, though. 13,000, that's pretty unacceptable. So, we're going to do as much of this as possible. Whoa, let me check the solo quest real quick. Oh, okay, it's just telling me I have some more stuff to claim here. Alright. Actually, this is pretty important, so we gotta use skill champions. I'm not going to bust out my 5-star skill champions, even though they give more points. Just because I don't really like my 5-star skill champions, so... oh, how are you doing in the Gwenpool arena? Not good. Not good at all. Let's go take a look at that real quick, but then we're going to get back to the Gwenpool monthly quest and see how much we can go through it. Brian, do you want to try for Legends title? I do, but not anytime soon. Maybe towards the end of this year. Maybe sooner, but probably not. Yeah, so Gwenpool score is not doing very well at all. I'm not even at 10 million yet. Honestly, I was expecting to be at around 11.5 to 12 million at this time. By the time I started streaming, that's where I wanted to be. And basically what happened, guys, is I passed out last night. I just could not stay awake. I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I lost a lot of grind time there. I wanted to do like 2 to 3 rounds before I went to bed last night, and I ended up doing like half a round. Not only that, wait, no, did I do more than half a round? No, yeah, no, I think I did just half a round, and not only that, but I slept a little bit longer than I wanted to. But that's alright because I'll be up all night tonight, so I'm gonna have to do at least 6 full rounds. Actually, let me throw a team in there. I was doing a little bit of grinding right before starting the stream up. I also mistimed it. I thought I was going to have enough time before I started the stream that I can get another like half or full round in, and yeah, that ended up not being the case. So let me just start this team up here, and then we're gonna head back to the event quest. Cup of Joe will help you out. It probably would, but I'm gonna go the all water route. Did I just go back into the verses? Out of habit. Why do you want Cable the most? Alright, well I want to Cable the most because well, first he's cool, but I guess the real reason is that he's a mutant champion. And at the time, I did not have any mutant champions that I felt comfortable taking to rank 5, and I got a whole bunch of mutant class catalysts, so I got to use them. We're just gonna go from the end all the way to the beginning here, as far as we can go. I need a mutant champion, actually. Speaking of mutants, throw X23 in here. What's up, Fantini? Having a good time laughing over there? What do you think the cutoff, the arena cutoffs will be? For Gwenpool, I think it's gonna be like low to mid 13 million. But my goal is to get at least 14 million, and really as high as I can get before the arena ends. For the basic champion, I think it's gonna be roughly 5 million. All right, yeah, let's just start going away here. We'll start with the bottom end over here. How much do you actually like Howard? I actually really love Howard. He's really fun to play with. He's not going to be seen all that much though, because we got to use some skill champions for the solo event. I'll use him in a little bit. Let me just hit at least one more milestone reward. So you'll see Howard the Duck in action a little bit later on, probably. So I saw something on Reddit that kind of bums me out about Cable. It's just speculation. Nobody knows, you know, if this is true or not. It's just somebody's thoughts. People are thinking that he might be a like a, you know how Karnak you need Cosmic and skill, even though he's just a skill champion. People are thinking, or at least one guy came up with the idea that it might be Tech and Mutant Catalyst to level up Cable. So because he's a Mutant champion, it would still require like 2 of the Mutant Catalyst and 1 of the Tech Catalyst, something like that. But I'm really hoping it's not the case, because yeah, I'm really trying to save my Tech Catalyst here. I just had to burn them for Ultron, and if I happen to get lucky and pull Star-Lord as a 5-star champion, it's going to take me a long time to get the Catalyst that I need. I have to pay a little bit of attention here, just because these guys are, not that they're going to kill me or anything like that, but they actually take more than like 1 combo to kill. How do you get that block stun? It's the parry mastery in the utility tree of masteries. Just completed Heroic and finally got Doctor Strange to 440. Nice, man. Congratulations. I bet that feels great. Well then, why did you rank 5 Ultra and not wait for Cable? I can't wait any longer for leveling up these champions. My alliance, we really need the prestige. We're really close to hitting one extra milestone in Alliance Quest, and yeah, I'm not going to hold my Alliance back because of that. Also, I don't want us to like drop to a lower tier or something, you know. And then of course, you know, gonna be leveling up Prestige basically from here on out. Ultron is, you know, I need him for Alliance Quest basically, so I had to rank him up. So he's not really for Prestige, although his Prestige is like pretty decent. Then I'm gonna rank up Black Widow as soon as I possibly can. And then from there it'll be straight Prestige, whatever's the highest Prestige. Finally a live stream to listen to while I grind. Nice, man. Yeah, that's exactly what everybody should be doing. Tuning in a little bit, chatting a little bit, grinding a whole lot. Brian, you look like Cable without the badass. Alright. Yeah, no Catalyst this time, Drop Faith. Although I did level up a few champions. I leveled up 2 Cosmic Champions. So I just did a count. Oh, actually, I finally paid attention to how many points I'm getting in the arena too. Some of you have been asking. First off, now I have 39 teams. And with those 39 teams, I was able to get 775,000 points. How are your champs' power index so high? It's just from masteries. Just from masteries. Hashtag love me, Brian. What level did you get your first 4-star? I think it was level 52. It's in one of my earliest videos. I started hoarding crystals like almost from the beginning of this game. I opened up crystals for like the first month, maybe less than that, and then I just started hoarding crystals like crazy. And I didn't open up a single 4-star crystal until I had 11 of them, I think I had at the time. Did you see when Seaton roasted you? No, I didn't. What do you think Cable is going to max out for his rating, you're saying? I don't know. Prestige-wise, I'm hoping he's like 4,600 or something, you know? I'm hoping he like takes the crown as the new Prestige King, just because I'm going so hard to get him, but at the same time, who knows what he's really going to be. And then when it comes to actual rating, it's always hard to say because it changes for every champion. Certain champions gain more rating off of your masteries than others. The ring of Gwen is painful for me. For some reason, I think I'll stop after Gwen for a bit. Yeah, I could totally see that. Doing too many feature grinds in a row can definitely burn you out. How are you doing in Alliance Quest with those suicides? Fine, completely fine. That's why I leveled up Ultron. Ultron is who I use against heal block enemies, and then a poison immune also works against the heal block enemies as well. It's your 11th in a row, 11th feature guy in a row? Yeah, man. That's a bit much. I don't know. I don't even know if I could do 2 in a row, to be honest. Eventually I will, but right now I don't think so. Guys, let's put some like in the stream so this video appears on the main YouTube page. Yes, I agree with that. You guys can be so kind. Why is Howard your boss if you have recoil? We kind of did that as a joke. My alliance is just... We're kind of full of trolls, man, and yeah, we did it as a joke, and I will never do that again because I thought that was going to lose us the war. So yeah, Howard the Duck's probably not even going to make another appearance in... whoa. It's my first time actually paying attention to the Cable fight. Yeah, Howard the Duck's probably not going to even make another appearance in War on defense. I'm just going to use him for questing. Because knowing my alliance, they'll they'll put him there as the boss again. I respect you are a free-to-play player. Yeah, totally free to play, but like I always say, it's totally cool if people spend money in the game. But thank you. Do you have Petrify and Pacify? I have neither of those. What you got for Gwen now? It's low, man. It's like 9.7 million or something like that. I can't believe I didn't even get to 10 million. My goal before starting the stream was around 11.5 to 12 million. And basically I passed out after half a round last night, whereas my goal was about 2 rounds, maybe even a third one. Alright, let's start going towards the middle here. How do you farm revives for Realm of Legends? Please help. Okay, so to farm revives for Realm of Legends, there's 2 things that you should be doing. 3 things, actually. 3, there's probably more, right? But I'm going to give you 3 tips at least. So you can get some revives from questing here. And yeah, this is kind of the most unreliable way, but they definitely add up, right? You get some revives from hitting the 3rd milestone in the 22-hour events. And you also get revives from the free 4-hour crystals. So save all of those 4-hour crystals. Do not open them up. And this way you can kind of have a little bank of revives. You're not guaranteed to get revives out of all those crystals, but you'll definitely get some. And this way it'll allow you to kind of go over that limit that you have in your stash of, I think 15 is all the game lets you hold at a time. So, are you going to play Transformers Forged to Fight when it comes out? No, I have no plans to. Basically just going to keep playing this game. I think that it might be cool to do like one video on it as like just like a full-on comparison of these 2 games, since they are pretty similar, made by the same studio and stuff like that, and you know, bust out a spreadsheet like usual. So, like maybe one video, but other than that, no, it's just gonna be this game. And even that video, I don't know if I'll do that. That's just like an idea that I had, just because people were asking. Should I rank up Duped Iron Man, Vision unduped, or Agent Venom unduped to rank 4? I would go with either Vision or Agent Venom, and it kind of depends on what you currently need. I guess I would probably go with Vision, just because he's useful in kind of obscure situations. Even though Agent Venom is probably going to help you out in more overall situations. So yeah, it's really close between those 2. Yeah, I have to do at least another 6 rounds before I go to bed of Arena. So it looks like I'm not going to bed until the arena ends, basically. You're the only YouTuber that plays this? That's why I watch your channel? There are definitely a lot of other YouTubers that play this game. But I'm happy that you found my channel out of all those guys. Who's your favorite champion? It is Rocket Raccoon. And I would like to try to convince Kabam to add a 5-star version of Rocket Raccoon, although there are lots of things that I'm trying to convince Kabam to do, even though I haven't really even posted on the forums or anything, but soon I will try. Hey Brian, does your 99 Black Widow nullify Unstoppable? No. No, Unstoppable still happens. Another night of live stream and love it. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. This live stream on the weekends, I'm gonna try to do them a little bit earlier. I was actually aiming for even earlier than this, but I was also trying to time it out with my arena runs, which I failed anyway. Turns out I needed like an extra half an hour to get in like most of my roster of arena. I thought I timed it out correctly. I didn't, and yeah. But in the future, if I'm not going for a feature champion or something like that, on the weekends I'll try to do them even earlier. Maybe not too much earlier, but a little bit. Maybe like 10:30 or 11 Eastern time. I'm also I have to end it a little bit earlier too, just because of how far behind I am in arena. So this is only gonna go till about 1:30. I was planning on going till my normal time, about 3:30 in the morning, but I'm gonna stop at 1:30 tonight. Who's your favorite MCOC YouTuber? Alright, so I'm only going to say my favorite because I've said it before. I don't want to, you know, start any kind of drama in the MCOC community of YouTubers or anything like that. So I'm only going to say my favorite. I'm not going to like go down the list of like in order or anything like that. But my favorite is Dork Lessons, Dorky Diggity Dave. So yeah, but I watch a lot of other videos. It's just like, I mean, a lot of other channels. It's just that I don't have time to watch everybody's videos. Like even Dave's videos, I can't watch all of his. Like not even close, unfortunately. Just because I put a lot of time into trying to make my own videos and live streaming recently and everything. I used to watch a lot more videos before I started live streaming, but yeah, now that I'm live streaming, it's just even less time. Grind on stream all night. Who else agrees? Yeah, I would like to, because you guys would definitely help me stay awake. I'm gonna have to do an awful lot of like pacing around as I play just to stay awake. But I cannot connect my iPhone to my computer to stream yet. I'm gonna try to set it up tomorrow if I'm not like just completely knocked out for the whole day. So yeah, I'll try to get it up really soon here. This way I can actually grind while streaming. If you streamed on Twitch, you could probably make more money. Oh, definitely. I have no way of like. These streams really don't generate money. Like I don't think I am allowed to say how much. I think it's like part of the rules or something like that. But it's really not about money. So yeah. Brian, do you think they should rework the Hulk? Maybe give him like a Fury stack? I don't know. Like I actually really like I do well with Hulk. I do pretty well with Hulk, so I don't think he needs much, if anything. What's with this spam over here? Yeah, like I don't know. He is a little bit bland. I'll give you that, but when I play as him, I do really well as him. So yeah, that's just kind of why I don't think he really needs much. I'm trying to think what they can give him. I mean, I guess a Fury stack really isn't much of anything, so I guess that would be fine. Missing cable whenever he stands up like that. It's strange. I guess I gotta be slower on the attacks. So yeah, I mean, maybe you should have some way of gaining Fury. I've been recently getting into Red Hulk, actually. Like, I kind of dig Red Hulk, playing as him. He does more damage than I expected, because of that extra damage he does when he has... another screen glitch. Because of the extra damage that he does when he has those... What are those stacks called? Alright, 2 paths left on this one. Let's just go middle again. Heat charges. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I could not think of that for the life of me. Brian, what do you think the legend time cutoff for Gwenpool quest will be? I have no idea about the cutoffs. I mean, like, I have some vague idea. Isn't it roughly like 4 hours or less nowadays? But there are more maps, so maybe that slows it down just a tiny bit. I don't know. The energy is definitely the same. How's it going? It's going well. It is going well. It's kind of fun to not just be farming the catalyst missions over and over. Got 4-star Captain America. Is he good? The original version? I think he's okay. I mean, I have him on my team here. You can see just because of the synergies. And he's a good champion. Like, both Captain Americas, they're good champions. A lot of people put the World War II version ahead of the classic version, and a lot of people even consider World War II version to be the best science champion in the game. I disagree a little bit with that, but I do think that they're both above average champions. So, do you intercept like a ninja? No, not really. I intercept a little bit, but no, I need a lot more practice, and I just have not practiced at all. Brian, do you live in New York? I saw someone this week that looks and sounds exactly like you. First off, that's impossible because I never leave my house. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I leave my house. But no, I live in New Jersey, actually. And I have not been to New York since going to Comic-Con. So I intercept like a 5-year-old. Yeah, that's about my level too. Love your vids and watch all of them. Awesome, man. Thank you, Beast Mode. About how long does it take you to get through a round of Arena? So when I did my last round before the live stream, I had 36 minutes left before my other champion was ready. Or like the first round of champions was ready to go. I don't know how many helps I got, so I don't know the exact time. And that was 39 rounds in the arena. "39 sets of 3. Brian has a twin confirmed. Maybe. There's a doppelganger of me out there. There's a lot of people I'm seeing who also live in New Jersey or just in this area, like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. Brian, your voice with that mic is awesome. Never changed sound. So I actually bought a different mic, and I just never connected it. It was supposed to be like a much better microphone, and it looks stupider. Like this one doesn't look fancy or anything like that, but I like how it's not really flashy. Like it's kind of just like real low profile on my head here. You can't even really see it unless you're looking for it with like the background and stuff like that. So I just never changed to the better mic. So yeah, until this one breaks, this is what I'll be using. Just visited Livingston and Milburn for Christmas. Yeah, I know exactly where those places are. They're not too far from me. People live in New Jersey? Yeah, too many people live in New Jersey. Most densely populated state, and there's just, like, everywhere you turn, like, I don't know. There's way too many people here. I don't mind New Jersey at all, by any means. Like, it's cool. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm used to it, because I lived here my entire life. But I'd also kind of like to move out of New Jersey just because there's too many people. And then it makes the price of rent is just skyrocketed from all these people being here and everybody trying to live in such a tight area. Would you rather Rocket Raccoon dupe or Karnak? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I guess I would rather Karnak. They're like super close. I want both of them. But yeah, I guess I'd rather Karnak. He'd be another champion that I can potentially take to rank 5, although I guess my skill catalysts are kind of reserved for Black Widow at this point. But I also want to learn Karnak a bit more. And I'm not really learning anything from using the 3-star version in Arena, so... New Jersey equals the armpit of America. It's true, man. Yeah. Who's your favorite champion? It's Rocket Raccoon. I have like a trio of champions that they're all favorites to me in like one category or another. Basically Rocket Raccoon, Karnak, and Howard the Duck. Karnak is a hybrid, so you could use 2 skill and 1 cosmic. Yeah, but right now I only have 2 skill, and I really want to level up Black Widow. So I need to get a 3rd skill, and then I'm going to need an extra 2 for when I eventually get Karnak. If I even rank up Karnak at that point, because I'm sure more skill champions are going to come out that are higher prestige. For example, Gwenpool, if I can get my hands on Gwenpool. I think she has higher prestige. But I, of course, need to duplicate her. I would need to duplicate either of the champions, so... Alright, hopefully our score is moving along quite nicely here. I think we just need one more, yeah, on the right side. Why is Rocket your favorite? He's just cool, man. He hits really hard. I'm into the glass cannon champions. He's like the biggest glass cannon there is. And then I just like everything about him. I like that he's like small. He's a raccoon holding wearing a jetpack. His level 2 is crazy. He just lobs a grenade at your face. Does so much damage. His level 1 does good damage too because it's it increases your crit rate. I like that his synergy is just very damage focused. Unfortunately, I have to get a 10-hit combo to gain that damage, and half the fights I do with Rocket, they end before 10 hits even. So, yeah. Brian, should I rank up Miles or Yellow Jacket to rank 5? Both are duped. Thoughts? Out of those two, I would go with Miles Morales. He is an absolute beast on defense. One of the most annoying for me to actually fight. They're both good champions, though, so yeah. You guys use refreshes? I haven't used any yet, saving for the last ditch run. I'm guessing, I know you're talking to the other people in the chat that are also grinding, but that brings up a good question for me also. This might be the first time that I'm gonna have to use refreshes. Well, first time since like the first month of playing this game. So I might actually have to use some refreshes this time around. Just because I don't know if I could actually do another 6 full rounds. I don't know if I could stay up that long. I literally will have to stay up until the arena ends. So I might do a little bit of refreshing myself. I might just do like one 30-minute boost of refreshing on my top 3 and see how many rounds I can get in with that, see how many points that gives me. I should be able to do about 13? No, it's more than that. I should be able, I don't know, I guess about 13 to 14 rounds in that 30-minute time with the refreshes. So, what is that? Let me bust out the trusty calculator here. Turn on auto fight for a second. Let's say 13. 13 is probably a good number. 13 times 50, so 195 units. That's not the worst thing. It's not the worst time to test it out. Not the most expensive thing. Will you do Master Mode? Yes, I always do Master Mode. I will be doing it on stream. I don't think I'll get to it tonight, though, to be honest. I'm not even close to finishing up Heroic, so... going to take some time. I'll probably save Master for the next time completion comes around in the Alliance event. And I'll just do Heroic for now. Oh, I still have auto fight on. I'm getting destroyed. Best way to get units, it's Arena, hands down. Both the milestones that you get and the battle chips, turning them into Arena crystals. Just in milestones alone, if you do both arenas, you're getting 400 units a week. So yeah, it's pretty good. For me, Civil Warrior is amazing, best moveset in the game. I'm looking forward to getting him as the 4-star. That's part of the reason why I even wanted to go for Gwenpool in the arena, is that if I fall short, it's at least it's a champion that I want. Like, I'll still be upset because I, will have scored like more than double of what I needed to get a basic champion, but I won't be too upset. Like it's not Winter Soldier that I'm picking up, or just a +1 to a champion that I already have. So. I'm done here. Keep up the good live streams, man. Big turn on. Alright. Take care, man. Have a good night. Are you doing ranking up for Cable? Yeah. When I get Cable, I'm taking him to rank 5. So, I mean, if I get Cable, right? Like, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna get Cable, but still, I mean, look what happened this week. I fell way short on the score that I wanted to have. It's going to be a little bit different for Cable, and that's why I'm doing the 24-hour live stream to, really kind of secure my position for getting him. But still, who knows what's actually going to happen. My goals for the amount of champions that I have, though, I'm doing extremely well when it comes to that. All this preparation that I've been doing, all these live streams, they've been doing a lot more than I thought that they would, actually. Because, yeah, I had 32 teams for getting Howard the Duck. Actually, I had 31 teams when I started that, but I leveled up, one set of teams in the middle of it. So I had 32 teams in total. Now I'm up to 39 teams. I was aiming for 40, so I should be able to exceed 40 pretty easy at this point, and I might even get up to like 45 teams. So would be pretty nuts. 40 minutes late, what did I miss? Not much. I'm just basically going through the monthly event quest. I'll use Howard the Duck here. Somebody was asking before. Daredevil is a little bit low, so I might as well. Brian, what do you think about Gwenpool's signature ability? I think it's pretty cool. At first, I wasn't really a fan of it, and then I realized it's kind of like a double signature ability, and I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe I should get hit a little bit here, so I could use my level 2. Yeah, let's actually get hit a little bit. Yeah, I like Gwenpool's signature ability. And if we're just talking about the survival aspect of it, no, I'm getting hit too much. If we're talking about just the survival aspect of it, then it's cool, but it's nothing like too crazy. I do like how that, even if you have 1 HP and somebody uses their level 3 special on you, you don't die. That's pretty cool. But honestly, defensive signature abilities, they're mostly not something I'm excited about. There are a few exceptions though. So like Ant-Man. I would not mind having a high signature ability Ant-Man, just because, on war defense he's pretty annoying. So, alright, let's keep going with Master. Let me just check in on the event quest here. Alright, so I think I can max out that skill combat one. Hopefully same thing for the event quest completion. We'll come back to those in a little bit. Brian, do you think they should put Black Cat in the game? I don't know who that is. So, yeah. Really don't know a whole lot of Marvel stuff. Alright. 4 paths in this one. Your Ant-Man is signature 99. Do you use them on war defense? Drop faith? Brian, who should I rank up? 5-star Phoenix or 5-star Iron Patriot? Patriot is dupe, Phoenix isn't. Yeah, I would not rank up Iron Patriot. I don't care what the other option is. I mean, that's not true. There's a few other options that I would put below him, but yeah, Phoenix right now, I think Phoenix is still kind of bugged, right? I don't really like playing as her too much, to be honest, but her prestige is probably nuts, and I would go with her. Let's go over to C. Battle group is stacked, a lot of grinders, got Mortos everywhere, yeah. This Kang Global is level 8 with Kang. I'm so done. I tweeted you his profile. All right, let's let me take a look at that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'll flip screens here in a second. Alright. Yep. Level 8. And there he is, Kang. At least he's a top champion. It's pretty good. He doesn't even have a rank 2 4-star yet, but or 3-star even. Wow. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if he's only level 8, that makes sense, but that's good for that guy. Hi Brian, how are you? Mark from Portugal here. What is up, Mark from Portugal? How is the arena score going? Keep the good work. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. Thank you. The arena score is not doing so well at all. Yeah, I'm at like 9.7 million, I think it was. Something below 10 million. I'm close to 10 million, but I want it to be at around 11.5 to 12 million right now, and I'm just way behind. I do have some more information about how I can, you know, like how many points I get in arena though. I get 775,000 points using my entire roster of 4 and 3-star champions, which is 39 rounds, and which means I'm gonna need to do another 6 rounds in the arena at least to hit my goals. And I say at least because when I, you know, busted out the trusty calculator, it was actually like 6.5. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting grind. It's going to be an interesting grind. I really did not expect to go this hard for Gwenpool. Like, I kind of thought if I started off poorly, I was just going to, you know, throw in the towel and collect my Civil Warrior and be happy with that. But I don't know, for some reason, like now that I've said I was going for Gwenpool, I kind of really want Gwenpool. So, yeah. When was Scarlet Witch in Arena last? I have no clue. How can I make Arena less boring? Go for speed. So figure out ways to speed up your Arena play. And then just do other things while you're playing Arena. A lot of people who are watching this stream right now are in Arena. Like, I talked about this a little bit in the past, but like Arena on its own is not interesting enough. Watching my stream on its own is probably not interesting enough either. But when you combine the two, it's good enough. She looks very cool. I like Gwenpool. Yeah, actually, so the only reason I'm going for Gwenpool is because it's close as I can get to getting Spider-Gwen. And I want Spider-Gwen, guys. Just can't seem to get Spider-Gwen. Best champ in the game. I'm playing FIFA while watching the stream. Yep, see? You're doing it right. May I become moderator, please? No new moderators for tonight, I don't think. I recently gave like 3 people mod, and yeah, I don't want to have like too many mods, you know. So we'll see going forward. I don't know who the next mod will be. Do you think Gwenpool's block is unique? Yeah, it's definitely unique. It's pretty cool too. I like it. I like it a lot. The stream has added 3 million to arena cutoffs? Maybe. I don't think it has, but... Do you play a game while watching the stream? I definitely, whenever I'm watching a stream, I'm always playing another game. Or doing something else, right? Like, it's not, I mean, I gotta be doing something. Like, I might be eating or something like that. But a lot of times I'm watching a stream while I play a game. And, you know, I might pause the game or something like that if something really interesting is going on in the stream. I've definitely done that plenty of times, where I've been in, like, the same arena match, and it's just been paused for, like, 10 straight minutes. But yeah, typically I'm like, grinding away in arena or something. What game would you go play if you got banned from MCOC for 720 hours? That's a good question. I don't know. What game would I play? Does Kang have his level 3 here? I'm not even sure. Let's find out. What game would I be playing right now? I don't know. I don't know if I would be playing another game. Like, just because I would give me time to, it would give me time to finally put some time towards the website. But if I wasn't making a website for this game, then I might be playing like Dota 2 or something like that, or maybe I'd check out a different mobile game. Yeah, I don't know. Luckily, I don't think I'll ever do anything to get myself banned, unless it's like an accident. Yeah, I don't even like using cheats in games where like you don't get banned. Like even like single player offline games, I don't use cheats in those games. So yeah. Man, I own global chat. They see my legend badge and they bow down. Nice, man. Congratulations on your legends badge. Brian, how do you communicate with your alliance? Use a third-party app or just the alliance chats? No, it's pretty rare that we use the alliance chats. The alliance chats are more for just like joking around. We use Line, the Line app that seems to be the most popular way to communicate for this game, at least. I'm watching this live stream as I do the final stretch to complete Act 4. Nice, man. Good luck. Whenever you take a break from Dota 2, you play MCOC? Yeah. Dota's pretty fun. Oh, where did I want to go for that revive again? Okay, let's go to B. When you cleared 4-3, were you running suicides? Yeah, I ran suicides the entire time through Act 4, ever since I got them, which was like, I think like part of the way through completing Chapter 2 or something. So, yeah, I definitely used suicides for a good like 70% of Act 4, including all of the hard ones. Brian, for my first 5-star, do you think I should open a regular crystal or open a featured to get someone badass? I don't think it's a good idea to get the featured ones unless you're getting a ton of 5-star shards. Like basically, if you already had a bunch of duplicated 5-stars that come out of the regular 5-star crystal, if you have a bunch of them that are already duplicated, and you're getting a decent amount of 5-star shards on a regular basis, then it's a good idea to go for a featured crystal. Otherwise, not so much. And there might be a few exceptions to that. So it's not like the, you know, it's not like you can never go for a featured champion. If it's a featured champion that's just like insanely powerful, then maybe it's worth it, but even then, chances are it's not going to be worth it for you. Brian, can you send me some hair? Wait, never mind. That's right, I don't have a gifting badge, so I can't send you any hair. That's the only reason, though. There's no other reason why I cannot send you any hair. You have 12 5-star and only one of them is duped? Wow. I've seen a lot of people like that, actually, so you are not alone. It's kind of strange. You have 2 exclusive 5-stars, Phoenix and Gwenpool. That's pretty cool. Do you have a lot of 5-stars in general, or were those just kind of like, you just felt like going for the featured? Wow, he's ignoring me. I just didn't see your other comments, so yeah, that's the first one I saw if I didn't answer any of your other questions. Sorry, man, there's almost 200 people in here. There's only one of me. Mods Purge, Malachi stuff. Who is? Let me scroll up to see. Nah, that's alright. Yeah, we don't gotta ban him for that, I don't think. Do you like Carnage? Carnage is cool. I really don't know much about him. I played a game on Sega Genesis a long time ago called Maximum Carnage, and that's about all I know. And then the person who made my poster back there draws Carnage all the time, so actually I might get a Carnage poster made by him. I'm between like a few different things, like Carnage, Venom, and like Spider-Man, since those are all kind of his specialties. Brian, it's got 4-star Gwenpool from Gwenpool Crystal. Nice, man. Congratulations. That is awesome. You have 15 4-star. Oh, never mind. I thought that was 5 stars. You have 15 4-stars and only 1 dupe. Yeah, man. That should change for you soon, hopefully. But yeah, like that does kind of suck, man. I hope your dupe. I hope the 1 dupe is an actual good one, at least. What do you think the minimum team should be to clear Heroic? It's going to depend a lot on your personal ability to play the game. When I first started clearing Heroic, it was basically when I first started the game, and alright, now you're spamming a little too much there, man. I had 3-star champions, so I didn't even have a full team of 3 stars maxed out. I had like, you know, 2 of my 3 stars were maxed out or something like that, and the rest I was just kind of leveling up as I was playing. And I was able to just barely get through a Heroic. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question or not, but I've actually literally never bought a featured crystal for 150 units, just the ones that they give you for free. I'm in the same boat as you. I've never spent 150 units on those featured crystals. I have, whoa, game is lagging out pretty hard there. I have Wolverine unduped and Captain World War II duped. Who should you tank to rank for? I would go with Captain America in that situation. I think, I could be wrong here, but I think Wolverine gets a lot better when you actually duplicate him. So maybe without duplicating him, he might not be as powerful. I don't know all that much about Wolverine, to be honest. I just leveled up my 3-star Wolverine to use in Arena, but until I did that, I really didn't play with Wolverine so much, so I still have a lot to learn about Wolverine. Are you going to complete Master also? Yes, I will complete Master. I'm sure I'm not going to have enough time to do it in this live stream, though. So we're just doing Heroic for now, and then I'll probably do Master next time the completion event comes around for the 3-day Alliance event. They should let people get featured hero crystals with shards. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of iffy on that idea. You might be onto something, it might not be a good idea. Brian, I'm irresponsible. I was supposed to buy clothes and I spent my money on a Nerf gun instead. Dude, Nerf guns are awesome. We used to play, oh man, I used to have so many Nerf guns. Like we used to play American Gladiators basically. If you guys remember that show, it's kind of an older show. And like the last event of American Gladiators was you have to like run through this long gauntlet of people just, you know, trying to take you out basically. So we used to kind of set that up, and everybody got like a different kind of Nerf gun, and you have to run, you know, you have to run through and everything. Wow, I'm getting smoked by Kang over here. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Okay, that was close. That was way too close. Is using a 4-star Awakening Gem on Magneto Marvel Now a good idea? No. Save your Awakening Gem. Definitely save your Awakening Gem. Brian, any tips on Realm of Legends without a Scarlet Witch? Yeah, you don't need Scarlet Witch. I did not use Scarlet Witch to get through Realm of Legends. The biggest tip I would say is to, I would say to level up a Black Widow to signature ability level 99. That's how I was able to get through Wolverine. I know a lot of people get through with Guillotine. I just failed miserably with the Guillotine strategy. Maybe it's because I was using a 2-star version of Guillotine. Maybe I would have failed regardless. I don't know. But that's my tip, is to have a 3-star Black Widow at signature 99. You can do the solo event quest to get the signature stones. If you're into Act 4, which you probably are if you're thinking about doing Realm of Legends, you can complete as many of the quests as you can to get the generic signature stones, which help out. And then basically for every other champion other than Wolverine, you can use whatever champion you want. There's a lot of different options. I used Star-Lord, but of course I was very lucky to get Star-Lord duped. Wolverine is a good option that people use. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different other options that you can use for the other champions. And then aside from the actual champions, I would say... oh, I'm looking at the wrong portal here. Actually, let's go B. Aside from your actual champions, your actual roster, I would say save up more than you think that you will need. Save up a lot of the 4-hour crystals and don't open them. Save up hundreds of them if you can. Save up a lot of units just in case you have to use them to get more, revives and potions and all that stuff. So save up as much as you can. Don't rush it. Kind of like put that goal in the back of your mind. Do other things in the game while saving up for Realm of Legends. And then it won't make the preparation process feel so long. And then you should be good to go. You're amazing, Brian. Just got my first 80 streak in Arena thanks to your advice, hitting that 1.5 million. Nice, man. That's awesome. I agree, Brian has an extremely soothing and calming voice. That's weird, man. I don't know. I guess I didn't know I had a good voice, but people say it all the time now. When you hear your own voice, it sounds weird. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if that's... I think that's the same for most people, right? Like, if you hear a recording of your own voice, you're like, that's what I sound like? Really? So, I don't know. My voice sounds weird to me, but I'm used to it now that I've made so many videos. Took 80 revives into Realm because I was scared. I used 3. Yeah, man. 3 is pretty good, though. That's really good. I was using like 3 per fight at least. Hi, Brian. Caught your hoarding bug. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But also at the same time, welcome to the hoarding club. Now that you're here, there's no getting out. At least for me. Oh no, I tried to click on Daredevil and I thought I did. That is not Daredevil. What's the best way to get 4-star shards? Please, I want to know. There's a lot of different ways to get 4-star shards. The biggest source for me is duplicating 3-star champions, which I get from the arena all the time. I try to make sure to get as many of the 3 stars as I possibly can. Even the ones that I already have, I just try to duplicate them to get more shards. I also get a lot of shards from the alliance that I'm in. We get the 4-star shards for every single one of the 3-day events. So that's a huge source of 4-star shards. But that one is not for everybody because I'm in a very active alliance where I know some people can't put that much time towards the game. Getting other premium hero crystals from things like the arena milestones is another good way to get 4-star shards, because even if you're getting the 2-star champions, you're getting more 3-star shards, which can be converted to 4-star shards eventually. And then if you get lucky and pull 3 stars, you get more 4-star shards, and hopefully you just get super lucky and pull 4-star straight up. But yeah, of course that's incredibly lucky. Make sure you're doing as much of the or as many, I should say, of the heroic event quests and master if you are able to do that. That's probably it as far as advice for getting 4-star shards that I can think of off the top of my head. Which hero has the best booty? It's probably Ms. Marvel, right? But I really don't want to take the stream in that direction. But yeah, that's as far as I'll say. I'm gonna ignore any other questions go in that direction because I don't want to take this stream that way. Not tonight, guys. Have you ever tried 0 block? Like just not blocking at all? No. It'd be interesting though to try something like that. Here's a secret to saving up crystals. Don't open them. Yeah, that's a pretty good tip on saving up crystals. Brian, do you have any champions that you don't have that you want? Do you have any champions that you don't have that you want? Oh, okay, so yeah, there's a ton of champions that I don't have that I want. Thor is probably the top of my list for like his power. Karnak is the top of my list for just him looking so awesome and being so cool. Plus I want to learn how to play him better because I've heard from some people that he is a really powerful champion in the right hands. So hopefully those hands are mine. Hopefully I can learn how to play him. There are a lot of champions that I don't have that I want to duplicate. Scarlet Witch, of course, I don't have at all, so yeah, I want Scarlet Witch too. Brian, should I take Hyperion to rank 5? I would. I regret not... I mean, I can't say I regret not going for Hyperion. I didn't think I could get Hyperion at the time. If Hyperion came out like next month instead of when he did, I would go for Hyperion as the featured champion in Arena. So, and I would take him to rank 5. So I'm hoping another cooler, or just another good Cosmic Champion hits the Arena as a featured that I could get relatively soon. Who would you suggest I make my rank 5 champion, Magneto or X-23, both duped? I don't know if I would take either of them to rank 5, but out of those two, I absolutely love X-23, whereas Magneto is just kind of like, you know, it's okay. How's that Ultron rank 5 doing for you? I haven't really had a chance to test him out much. I brought him to Alliance War this time on offense, even though most people have their Ultrons on defense. But I brought him on offense just so I can play around with him a bit, and you know, because there's no Alliance quest going on. But in Alliance quest, that'll be the real test for him. So yeah, I won't know until another week goes by. Brian, who should I rank up first? 4-star Thor or X-23 to 440? If Thor is duped, then go with Thor. If neither are duped, then X-23. Yeah. Or just if Thor is not duped, then go with X-23. Alright, so is this the last path? Yeah, we got one more path in here. And then we're out of this one. Does your Alliance do map 5 or map 6? We do map 5. We've never done map 6 yet. We're a little too far away from, you know, a little too far behind in the prestige race, but we're catching up pretty quickly. And then I suspect we're gonna do a little bit of map 6. But right now we just do 5 days of map 5 every single week. How many points will I need to get the 3-star Gwenpool? So if you're talking about in the 2-star arena, I think it's about 450,000 is going to be the cutoff, but I would play it safe and go higher than that. I would go to like 525,000 probably. If you're talking about the 3- and 4-star arena, then I don't know. I don't pay enough attention to that cutoff to know or to even guess at what it will be. Brian, would you have 1 million views or 1 million subs? I guess 1 million subs, because then I'll get tons of views for all my videos, probably. Although I know it doesn't work like that. Not every subscriber watches every video. But yeah. Or do you mean 1 million views of the live stream? That'd be way too many. I can't even think about that many people watching my live stream. What is your Alliance starting prestige, Brian? I'm not sure. I never pay attention to it. I really just started looking at my prestige not too long ago. And by not too long ago, I mean like 3 days ago or something like that. Because I knew it was extremely low because I didn't have a single 5-star champion, so I didn't even want to know what it was. But now that I have a 5-star champion, Before I ranked him up, I looked at what my prestige was, and then after ranking up, you know, I looked again, and mine is like 3250, I think. I know it's 3200, like a little above 3200. I don't remember the exact number. And it used to be around like 3000 or like 3050 or something like that. So I gained like 200 prestige by ranking up Ultron. You get 1 million people here, I'm closing chat. Yeah, I might close chat myself if 1 million people are here. That would be insane. Do you think they should make arenas more fair to people who are newer and want to grind for featured champions? No, actually. So there was a time where I was newer, of course, and I didn't get any featured champions. I got my first featured champion after a year of playing and building up my account and all that stuff. I got my first basic champion like 6 or 7, no, which is definitely more than 6 months, like, yeah, like 7 months into the game or something like that. And it gave me a really strong incentive to build up my roster and everything like that. And without that incentive, I don't know if I would have, you know, I don't know if it would be as much fun, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And if you could just get, you know, all these champions right off the bat when you're new to the game, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like a good idea to me. When you're new to the game, you could definitely get the 3-star champions though, which I highly recommend getting as many of the 3-star champions as you possibly can, including champions that you already have. So when I was new, I would grind for the 3-star champions, and I would get them 4 times. I would get them from both arenas and in both rounds, and that really helped me out and helped speed up my progression in the game, especially as a crystal hoarder. Since I was hoarding crystals like crazy, I wouldn't really open up crystals to get new champions, and that was my way of getting new champions and staying at a good place in the game. Should I take my Colossus or Abomination to rank 4? They are both duped. I would definitely go with Colossus. Colossus is a really powerful champion, probably underrated in many ways. I used to love Colossus. The 3-star Colossus was on my team everywhere I went. And I've kind of, I mean, I don't have the 4-star version. I'll go for him in Arena. I think he's coming up as a basic pretty soon. And I'm looking forward to that. And he probably won't join my regular roster again like he did previously, but he's still a really powerful champion to have. And I do gravitate more towards the glass cannon type champions, but you got to have a few of those tanky champions to get you through certain parts of the game. So yeah, Colossus was definitely one of those for me. Why are you basing a channel and a website on a game, or on one game? Just because I really like the game. Yeah, it's an absolutely terrible idea, because once I stop playing this game, then, you know, where does my channel go? Nowhere, probably, right? Same thing for the website, you know. But I don't expect to stop anytime soon. And Kabam already announced like really long-term plans for this game, so that was like a huge relief to me. So I was like, all right, good. Now, you know, at least everything I'm building up, it won't be completely wasted by like next year or something like that. It's gonna take a few more years for everything to be wasted, but it's fun. It's fun. I'm not really doing this to make a career out of YouTube, and like I'll say it over and over, like I would not mind if you know, if this did become my job or something like that. I'm having a blast doing it, but I don't expect that to happen. So if YouTube wants to cut me a nice fat check, I will gladly accept it. How to get ISO fast. Early on, I was trying to figure out ways to farm ISO from like different quests and stuff like that, and I really never came up with a good solution. The best solution that I came up with is just farming shards, basically, for other crystals. Farming Premium Hero Crystal shards and stuff like that. And getting as many 3-star champions in the arena as you can get, as many 4-star champions, all that stuff. Because when you duplicate those champions, of course, you get a bunch of ISO. And it's just so much better than any other source of ISO that I can come up with, really. So doing arena to get the milestones, to get the Premium Hero Crystal shards from those milestones, and then opening up those to get duplicated champions and ISO from that, that's the best. That's the best thing I can come up with. I even do the milestones to get the 2-star crystals, because yeah, even those, they add up. Of course, those are a little bit lower priority, but still. All right, let's go refill the stash of energy refills, because I used, or I'm down to 0 in my current inventory. So let's grab them real quick. You know what really annoys me about this game? There's like not a lot of things that bother me about this game, but there's one thing in particular, and I said this on the forums. I asked, you know, if they could change this in the game or add this to the game, and Kabam Mike said he would, you know, pass it along to the devs and stuff like that. So I know they at least saw it, but they haven't done it yet, and this was like months ago. On this screen, there really needs to be a stash button on the top right corner that you can go to your stash from this screen. But you can't. You have to click on one of these things, Catalyst, ISO, or items. And then, yeah, from the Catalyst, then you can click that button to go to your stash. And it might not bother me as much if, like, there's faster ways to get to your stash. You can go to Champions, and the stash button is there, so you can go to your stash. You can go to the home screen and go to your stash from the home screen on the bottom right corner. So yeah, it's just kind of annoying that you can't do it from your inventory, the place where I think it makes the most amount of sense. So hopefully they do add that one day, because that does bother me a little bit. Like, I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Don't get me wrong, you know. I'm not about to punch a hole in the wall because they have it there, or they don't have it there, but still. But yeah, let's get back to the quest. Let's see where I'm at as far as the solo events. Alright, we don't have much time here. We can probably max out both of those, but let's just get back to it. Let's see the event quest progress here. So for completion, we're about to hit over 1 million, which is the highest that our alliance has gone to. Nice, 33,000. Starting to get there. Try to climb this ladder as high as I can get. Alright. Almost forgot what I was doing here because I was so used to farming Catalyst, but yeah, let's just get back to the event quest. Use your power to get them to add selling from stash. Yeah, I don't know if they're ever gonna do that. It would be nice. I'll ask them about it next time I you know, see them at Comic-Con, but that's not gonna be for a while. But I'm not even going to suggest on the forums. I know it's been suggested 1,000 times, and I can't see them never doing it, honestly. It would be nice, though, because, yeah, at this point I'm selling those little tier 1 potions all the time. I have to sell dual credits sometimes. Some other stuff, of course. Yeah, Dubes, man, I don't think I can touch you on this one. 105 completion? Jeez, man. It's nuts. I think I'm leading in Summoner Advancement, at least, though, so I got that one on lock, I believe. $98 dual credits in your stash. Man. And I try to duel as much as I can, like between rounds of arena and using my energy and stuff like that, but then I forget. I forget to go back to dueling, so my dueling score is usually not that high. It's usually between, I usually get in like at least 3 rounds of 5. Sometimes I'll do a bit more than that. So I usually score like, what is it, like 975 or maybe like a little over 1,000, but yeah, I gotta try to do that a little bit better. Be right back, going to watch your Arena Crystal video. Alright, enjoy it. Last summer advancement I had over 40,000, which is my highest ever, I think. Yeah, 40,000 is really good. The last bunch of summer advancements I've been kind of killing it because of all the openings I've been doing. I didn't used to score that high, but lately I've been absolutely killing it. If I'm grinding in Arena, I barely duel. Yeah. The other thing about dueling is sometimes I'll wait until there is a one of the solo events where you actually get credit when you're dueling. You know, and you could put a 5-star in there and get a lot of points towards that solo event. And I'll wait for one of those to come around, and they just don't come around, and that lowers my duel scores as well. Oh, I wanted to take the inner path here to get that little ISO. Oh well. Class Arena gives 1,000 points per 5-star duel. Yeah, I think that's about right. Which is nuts. That is so many points. How, does your alliance do summer advancement every week or every other week? We do it every week. We get the 1 to 2% reward every week. We used to kind of alternate between getting the 1 to 2 percent reward and then the one tier below that or something like that. But for a while now, maybe like a month and a half, I want to say, we've just been getting the 1 to 2% reward every week. What if a glitch happened when you're getting Gwenpool and you got Spider-Gwen instead? That'd be the best glitch ever, cause you know, Spider-Gwen. No, I'd be totally bummed about that. I do want Spider-Gwen. I do legitimately want Spider-Gwen just because I missed her in Arena. So in my next 4-star opening, I hope I get Spider-Gwen, but I want Gwenpool more. So yeah. Brian, no BS, have you seen the girl's face on the Arena screen, the loading screen? I don't think so. I don't think I paid attention to it. Free Spider-Gwen and you get Gwenpool as compensation, just like the Memory Lane Crystal. That would be amazing. That'd be really good, actually. Do you actually like Spider-Gwen? I don't like Spider-Gwen that much. I don't dislike her as much as some other people, though. Her matches in Arena are relatively quick, and that's what I care about for like most of these champions that I'm not bringing to Alliance Quest or, you know, some other special areas of the game. Like, can you kill quickly in Arena? That's what matters to me, you know, and she does that, so it's fine. Like, she's not the fastest, don't get me wrong, but she's far from the slowest. Like, Juggernaut, I feel like Juggernaut, he takes twice as many hits to get a kill in Arena. And that's why I really dislike playing as Juggernaut. Same thing for, like, Groot or... who else is in that category? She-Hulk is almost in that category. I don't think she's quite as bad. Yeah, I mean, I think most people's problem with Spider-Gwen is her level 1 special, right? Um, that's for the most part the problem. But that's the other thing. I don't really use level 1 specials that much. I mean, actually, I do use level 1 specials a lot in Arena, but outside Arena, I don't use them all that much. In like hard content, at least. When it's easy content, I do it all the time. Like I've been using level 1 specials all the time right here. Yeah, alright, here's the other thing I like about Spider-Gwen. Like her swords look awesome. Just the fact that she's holding like 2 katanas like that, or I think they're katanas at least. I don't know the right like sword. You know, if there's like a sword expert in here. But I like that about her. I like the kind of like longer, thin-bladed swords, even though these ones aren't that long, but long enough. Brian, hey, what is the fastest way to level up, and are the experience masteries worth it? The first experience mastery is absolutely worth it. It is one of my earliest videos where I made a video going into the detail about wisdom. And wisdom, my like kind of estimation of how much experience I got from using wisdom up to level, I think it was up to level 52. It was either 52 or 54, I'm not sure. And my estimation of how much experience I got was like 1.5 million, I think. And then I did calculations once I hit level 60 to figure out the total amount of experience needed to hit level 60, and it comes out to be like 12.5 million or something like that. So yeah, wisdom is actually like, you know, 10%. It gave me like 10% of all my experience getting up to the max level. It's just really good in general. I would not get the mastery after that. That costs Stony Mastery cores to unlock. You're better off spending those units elsewhere, and you don't. The other thing is too, like, you can't put too many of your mastery points towards experience. You're gonna need to get some of the more powerful masteries as well. So it's kind of a balance between the two. Brian, who's your favorite turtle? There's a lot of good turtles out there, man. Turtles are awesome. I went to like a turtle hospital or something like that, and they had like all this awesome information about turtles, like a sea turtle hospital or something in Florida. It was pretty sweet. I don't know if it was a hospital. I can't remember what term they had for it. But yeah, they had a whole bunch of sea turtles that were really awesome. Alright. Take care, Psycho Killer. Have a good night. Brian, you need to buy some posters and change up your background once in a while. Hey man, getting this poster back here was a big step for me, alright? That poster's probably not going to change, so yeah, my background, I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Sorry. But stuff that you guys won't see is I kind of do want another poster. I don't know where I'll put it. I might put it like in front of my screens here that you guys won't ever see, or just somewhere else on that wall back there. But yeah, I kind of do want another poster in here. Oh, Ninja Turtle. It's Donatello. I like Donatello's weapon the best. Yeah, that's basically it, I guess. Like I actually dressed up as Donatello for Halloween when I was a kid. I almost said Lisa Turtle when you asked that question too, from like Saved by the Bell. But to be honest, she was not my favorite turtle, so. Brian, do you play Rock Band? I've only played it like once in my entire life. Why aren't you opening up the 4-star shards for Cable Run? I really should, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to open up my 4-star crystals unless I have like at least 10 of them. So yeah, the crystal hoarder in me is just like, no, not yet. Must wait. What's my score in Arena right now? It's pretty low for where I want to be. It's just below 10 million. It's like 9.7 million or something like that. I was expecting to be at around 11.5 to 12 million right now, and then I just passed out way too early last night, didn't get my arena rounds in, and now I'm gonna have to stay up pretty much the entire night until the arena expires just to get enough runs in. So I gotta do like another 6 rounds in the arena or something ridiculous. Brian, do you have a college degree? I do not. Brian, do you play Injustice? No, I've actually never played it. I didn't even know it existed for the longest time. And then somebody told me that this game looks exactly like Injustice, and then I looked on YouTube for a video of Injustice, and I didn't really like the way it looks, to be honest. It looks like a game that I wouldn't really enjoy. I'm sure a lot of people really enjoy the game, but I'm not big on fighting games in general. And mobile fighting games, that's something that I never thought I would enjoy, a mobile fighting game. But this game just happens to be that exception where it's a mobile fighting game, and I actually really, really like it. So, Brian, can you please go into the arena and at the load bar see if you can see the girl's face? So what is, like, is it something special that I'm looking for, or? Is it like the background, like the cutout of the characters, like one of those things, like almost like an optical illusion type of thing? Brian, do you play any computer or console games? Not really right now. I used to play a lot of computer games mostly. Mostly Blizzard games like Diablo 2, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, Diablo 3. I have not played Overwatch, although I do think like the animated shorts for that game are the best that I've ever seen. Like the characters in that game, the character development that they did for Overwatch is so far better than any game I've ever seen. It's actually kind of unreal. Alright, so saying yes, it's an Easter egg. Alright. Maybe I'll try to remember to look at it later. I want to make sure that I can get all the points I need for the solo events. And I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to stay in the event quest for right now. I'll try my best to remember. Remind me if I forget, before the stream is over. But then I also played like Dota and Dota 2 and some other PC games. Some of the indie ones, some of the multiplayer indie type games like Nidhogg. I think that's how you pronounce that game. It's like a 2-player sword fighting game or something like that. It's pretty cool. Have you played Team Fortress 2? Yeah, I played a decent amount of Team Fortress 2, not a ton. I don't know, maybe like 100 hours total in that game or something like that. Oh, I played Realm of the Mad God a lot, too. I played Realm of the Mad God before Kabam acquired that game. I think it was just kind of weird how, like, 2 of my favorite games of all time just happen to have Kabam's touch on them. Although, I gotta be honest, this game they're doing way better than they did with Realm of the Mad God. I don't want to talk too much trash about, how that game turned out, but it was a little bit disappointing. I wish they did a little bit more with that game. Wow, that was a long bit of lag there. And I'm sure they feel the same way, and that's why they let another company take over, run with Mad God. But yeah, I don't know if anybody here played that game, but it was so much fun, ridiculously fun. All right, last path. You have 700 plus hours in Team Fortress 2? Yeah, one of my friends is huge on that game. Probably has like triple that almost. Just because, yeah, he really likes that game a lot. Hey Brian, should I rank 4-star Colossus, Sig level 40, or Agent Venom, Sig level 20? Or not, not 4-star, just rank 4 them. It kind of depends on what you need. It sounds like you might have a large roster if you have Agent Venom at Sig 20, or maybe you just got lucky or something like that. I'd probably go with Agent Venom, but they're really close. I think they're both good champions. I don't think you can go wrong either way. So, Brian, have you ever played League of Legends? I played like 1 or 2 games ever of League of Legends in my lifetime, and I just really preferred, I mean at the time it was Heroes of New Earth, but I really preferred Dota and Dota 2 over League of Legends. I don't want to start a war about that because, yeah, I know that's sometimes that happens in other streams and stuff like that. I have nothing against League of Legends, it's just my personal preference. Gwenpool's swords look too short to be katanas, probably Wakizashi blades, if I'm saying that right. Which I'm probably not. But either way, they look cool, man. I like them. I've actually never played Smite. I don't know why either. It looks like a game that I would probably enjoy playing. I was probably burned out of the whole MOBA type game at the time. So yeah. I played. There was another game where it was like a 3-on-3 arena. I think it was like Bloodline Champions. I think that was the name of the game, Bloodline Champions, and that was actually really good. But yeah, I think I was also kind of burned out of that whole kind of experience at the time too, so I didn't play that one a ton either. And now I see there's a new game that's coming out that's kind of like it. Vainglory, is that the name of the one that's like Bloodline Champions? Is that the one that's like arena-based MOBA and not like lane-based and that kind of stuff? I know there's a new one, I just don't know the name of it, and that might be it. My game is lagging an awful lot today. If you guys are seeing lag in the stream, it's not really my stream lagging, it's just my phone lags when I stream, so definitely lags a lot more than normal. Considered the best game on the phone, has a lot of awards. I missed your other comment. Let me see. Oh, Vainglory is a mobile phone game? Oh, okay. I don't think that's the one that I was thinking of then. Let me Google it real quick. Let me Google Vainglory. See if that's the one. I don't think this is what I was thinking of. Have you played Streets of Rage for Sega Genesis? Yeah, of course. I mean, I shouldn't say of course. I guess some people, haven't played Sega Genesis at all, but yeah, totally. Watching stream on iPad and arena grinding on phone. Yeah, I'd be doing something like that. I want to say the game that I'm thinking of, it begins with an S. Like, let me open up Twitch real quick, because I think it was a little bit high on the Twitch page. Maybe not, since I don't really see it here. Yeah, never mind. I can't even find it anywhere near the top of Twitch. So either I'm just missing it, or that game just completely fell off. It's a new game, so maybe it just had a little bit of hype to it and then died out real quick. Yeah, I can't even find it. Oh well. Enough of that. You going for exploration on heroic? Yes. Yes, I am. Trying to get 100%, that way I can get into master. Have you completed story mode? I did. I did complete all 4 acts in story so far. Shadowcat or Polaris, I guess? I don't think so, if you're talking about me, the game that I was thinking of. Guardians of the Storm? Heroes of the Storm. But no, that's not it either. Hey Brian, just opened 4-star Loki from Premium. Is he useful? Yeah, Loki is definitely useful. He's kind of a, he's a unique champion. He's not a champion that you're going to use in every single fight, but there are certain fights where he can absolutely win that fight for you that another champion could not win. So, and the fact that you got him from a premium hero crystal is amazing. Someone said Dawngate. That sounds a little bit familiar. All right, let me look up that one real quick. Turn on auto fight here. This might be it. Okay, I think this is it. Nope, actually never mind, this is not it. I don't think this is it, at least. Alright. Loki is garbage compared to Rogue. I don't know Rogue's abilities all that well, so I'm not sure. Either way, having more than one champion like that is nice. Battle Souls? That also sounds a little bit familiar. Oh, I forgot I have auto fight on. Let me win this fight real quick and then I'll look up Battle Souls. Am I gonna die here? Ah, I just died. Alright. Let me look up Battle Souls here. It's bothering me that I can't think of the name of this game. No, this is not it either. Alright, I think I need to just give up. You still mad at Seaton, Brian? No, I was never mad at Seaton. Let's bust out the duck. This is obviously a job that's too difficult for any other champion other than Howard the Duck. Why do I feel senpai do not notice me? I'm sorry, man. There's a lot of people. I try to get to everybody. Brian, top 5 Alliance defenders you can think of. Mordo. Wait, hold on. Somebody said a name of a game that I think might be it. Let me look this up real quick. No, that's also not it. Okay. Mordo. Mordo, Miles Morales, classic Spider-Man. Like the spider dudes on unstunnable nodes, of course. All right, nice. I hit both. The other 3, I don't know. Those are like the only 3 that I really have a difficult time with that I can think of off the top of my head. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, I'll be back in like less than 1 minute. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Heard my dog like coughing or something like that, so for like a long time. All right. Let's get back to questing here. See it and hacked your spreadsheet, remember? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was definitely him. Let's try to keep this going as much as we can here. I guess what I'll do is I'll wait for the next solo event to come around just to see if it's a level up event. Oh man, actually I don't even know if I have the catalyst to do a solo up event. Actually, I don't think I do. So maybe I won't even do that. We'll do like another couple of paths here. Maybe we'll finish this map up, and then after that, I'll probably call the stream for the night. Okay, and my dog just barfed. Be right back another minute here, guys. Ah, man. Actually, give me like 5 minutes. Gotta love live streaming, huh? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My dog is a little bit sick. That was fun. Alright, I guess I could stop using Deadpool, though. I guess I can switch it up to Howard the Duck here. Went for tacos. Why is everybody spamming taco? Yeah, my dog will be alright. It's just, it's a little sick. Nothing too crazy. Brian, what is the minimum you would take for someone to join your alliance? I don't do any of the recruiting. I don't know what they're looking for right now, but we're really focused on prestige right now. So you're gonna need like 2 to 3, probably 2 to 3 at least, rank 5 champions. So yeah. But yeah, again, I don't do any of the recruiting. You'll have to message one of the officers. They'll ask you some questions and stuff like that. Made a Twitter account just for me. That's awesome, man. I didn't even think about using Twitter until I realized it's like the only way that I could actually talk to you guys. So we're in a little bit of a similar situation here. I made it just to talk to you guys. Oh, Taco is your dog's name? Brian, I need advice on how to get cable. Level up a ton of champions and then spend your entire day in arena for 3 days straight, and that's how you get cable. Slight exaggeration on the time spent, but yeah, you definitely need to level up a lot of champions. All that preparation work I've been doing, I leveled up. So I had 33 teams, let's say, by the end of Howard the Duck Arena, and right now I have 39 teams. So I've leveled up like 18 champions right now, and I'm sure I'm gonna have, you know, maybe like 42 to 45 teams by the time the Cable Arena actually hits. Brian, any tips for staying up for the grind? Yes. Pace around while playing Arena. That's the only thing that kept me awake when I was playing, when I was like going for Howard the Duck, and I had to get very, very little sleep. You scored 34,900 in the solo event. Oh man. Should I use an Awakening Gem on 4-star Thor? You can. Thor is definitely a worthy person of an Awakening Gem. If it's your generic one, it's kind of hard to say though, because man, like you only get one of those, right? But if it's a cosmic one, then definitely go for it. Brian, if you won't reveal your job, at least reveal your dog to us. The dog's fine. The dog needs to rest and sleep. Maybe another time. It just like woke up, walked over here, barfed, and went back to sleep. Yeah, it's a cosmic. Oh, then yeah, totally. Thor is definitely worthy of a Cosmic Awakening Gem. Use your generic on Cyclops. Oh man, that's brutal. I'm sure that was for the perfect block setup, right? Should I use my Tech Awakening Gem on Civil Warrior? All their techs like Ultron and Vision already awakened. I mean, it's up to you. You can also just get them in Arena. Unless you're going for... Oh, wait. I think you said you're going for the Future Champion, though, right? So maybe you can't get them in Arena. Who's cleaning it? I just went and cleaned it real quick. That's why I left the stream for a little bit. Would you use a Cosmic Awakening Gem on 4-star Ronin? I thought about it. But because you can get a 5-star version, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, Ronin's really good. I think a lot of people underestimate Ronin's ability, his signature ability. And actually, I even used Ronin not awakened. So, but, yeah, I don't know. I guess the only reason that I did not awaken my 4-star Ronin, well, a couple reasons. One, if it was my only awakening gem, I wanted to save it for Thor. And then I got another Cosmic Awakening Gem, and I would have used it on Ronin this time, but I have a feeling I'll get Ronin when I finally do Labyrinth of Legends. So, kind of a waste. If I really needed an Awakened 4-star Ronin for something, I would do it, but I don't think I'll ever really need it. It would just be like a kind of a bonus. Brian, Star-Lord, 5-star, unduped. Could he beat Realm of Legends? Technically, he could beat everything except for Wolverine. It wouldn't be fun without him being duped, but technically he could. What do you think basic cutoff will be? I'm going for low 4 million. I think it's going to be higher than that. I think it's going to be either high 4 million or low 5 million. I could be totally wrong, but that's just my thoughts of what it's going to be. I put it at like between like 4.8 and 5.2 million, somewhere in there. Please, Brian, what is your... Did you have a question? Let me scroll up here. Convince Kabam to sell Deadpool original, please. Yeah, I mean, they're going to sell them again for money, I'm sure, but I was going to try to convince them to sell them for units, and that's probably never going to happen, so... Brian, make a thread for Kabam to sell Kang like OG Deadpool. I will support it. I don't think they'll ever do that. Kang is going to always be a rare thing that you just have a chance to get. And it's kind of cool that way. As long as you actually like do have a chance, I think it's alright. Brian, what do you think the cutoff for Nightcrawler will be? I think Nightcrawler will be a very high cutoff. Potentially record-breaking cutoff as a basic champion. Until Mordo comes around, and then Mordo will be the record. Actually, I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what Nightcrawler was as a feature champion. But Nightcrawler, ooh. Yeah, add Nightcrawler to the list of champions that I hate fighting against in Alliance War. When I was trying to name 5 of them, and I stopped at like 3 or whatever. Nightcrawler is definitely on that list. Scored 86 mil and missed tier 4 class cows by 1 rank. Ooh, that's rough. How much for Gwenpool? I don't know exactly. I'm guessing it's going to go for about 13.5 million. I'm going to shoot for 14 million or as high as I could possibly go. Yeah. Do you think Maestro will ever be added into the game, but with a class, not the universal one, of course, because that'd be cheating? I don't know. I don't think he will be. I don't think Maestro will ever be added just because of that whole universal class thing, because I don't think they would... Actually, no, actually, at some point they probably will. And they probably will leave it as a universal class, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I think once the game is, like, about to kick the bucket or something, then they'll do it. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll release them, like, next year or something like that. Because I definitely think this game is going to go for many years, but, you know, maybe, like, 5 years from now or something they'll have them. Who knows? Just tuned into the stream. What did I miss? Not a ton. I mean, I'm just farming, going through Heroic in the event quest right now. Mostly just because the completion event is going on in the, you know, it's a 3-day event in the Alliance, and my score was looking kind of pitiful. So took a little bit of break from the prepping for cable that I was doing. We'll make this the last path that I do, because it's getting a little bit late. I have to get back into the arena or else there's no chance for me. So this will be the last path, then I'll go pop open a couple of crystals, and then I'll call it after that. My first 4-star out of... Oh, I'm not paying attention here. Hang on. Your first 4-star out of the 4-star crystal was Civil Warrior. Thoughts on that? Civil Warrior is good, man. Really good. So that's a good first 4-star. Stream you doing arena? I can't yet. I want to, but I cannot yet. I have to have my iPhone hooked up and be able to stream off my iPhone. So soon. I'm really gonna try to do it tomorrow if I can find the energy after staying up all night. So I'm still gonna have a video for you guys tomorrow, but as far as setting up like a whole new streaming setup, I don't know if I'll have the energy after an all-nighter. Stream while doing arena off screen? Nah, I can't do that. I mean, like I can, but I want to be able to have it on screen. Best 4-star unduped, best 4-star duped, not including Scarlet Witch. Best unduped is probably Doctor Strange, but there are definitely some good ones like Agent Venom, X-23. There's definitely a few good unduped ones, but I would have to give it to Doctor Strange probably. And best 4-star duped, not including Scarlet Witch, is probably Black Widow. It's close between, you know, a few of those god tier champions. Kind of boring when you include like any of the god tier champions, so maybe I'll find one outside of the god tier. And the god tier being like, you know, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Thor, Star-Lord, Doctor Strange. Brian, remember you said you would go into the arena load screen to see if you could see a crow's face? Yeah, you're right. I will do that. I'll do that before we pop open the crystals. I have a 5-star Science Awakening. Anyone worth awakening or hold out for future champ? Well, do you have any 5-star? Science champs. When it comes to the Science Champions, I think the only Science Champion that I would actually awaken with an Awakening Gem is Quake. I think she's coming around in the Crystal soon, which means I think she'll come around as the featured 5-star soon. Something like that, I don't know. But that's really the only Science Champion that I think it's worth it. Someone says Spider-Man, and I don't know. The thing about Spider-Man is I feel like you have to have a decent signature ability for him to be good. Duping him one time and having it at level 20 is like anything lower than that. I think is kind of bad. As a 5-star, as a 4-star, it could be a little bit under that probably, but. Quake is after Rogue? That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't remember. When do you think 5-star basic Catalyst will be released? Probably with Act 5. They'll probably do something similar to what they did with the Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst with the Tier 5 basic Catalyst. And that'll be like the only source of them for a long time. So people have like one rank 5-star or something like that. And then maybe they'll come out with like Labyrinth of Legends 2 or something like that. Where like that'll be the second source. I don't know. Hey Brian, do you think they would ever make Bleed stackable for Deadpool X-Force and Moon Knight? Probably not for Moon Knight. I mean, probably not for either of those champions, but I really wish it was stackable for Deadpool. I feel like I wouldn't hate the champions so much if they were actually stackable. Because the thing is, I don't even think that Deep Wounds is good for Deadpool X-Force. Yeah, it helps his specials. It helps his specials, so it does increase damage there by like a pretty significant amount. But just on your regular attacks, it doesn't increase your damage at all. Because you're always reapplying the bleed. Unless you like mess up and you're getting the crap kicked out of you for a minute or something like that, but... LMAO is the new LOL. It's the direct joke from Quebec, I swear. Yeah, I could see that happening. Who was your favorite champion when you first started the game? When I first started the game, I'll give you the looks wise and the who I enjoyed playing as the most wise. As far as looks go, I thought Moon Knight by far looked the coolest out of any champion. And who I enjoyed playing as the most was probably Iron Fist until I first got Rocket Raccoon, and then Rocket Raccoon took over. But it was probably Iron Fist in the beginning. Good night, Brian. Gotta go to bed. Alright, cool, man. Have a good night. Bye, I'm gonna play Contest of Champions. Alright, take care. I got 5-star Iron Fist. Or Iron Patriot, worth taking to rank 2? Probably not. I'm not taking my Iron Patriot to rank 2, I can tell you that much. I mean, maybe at some point, but not anytime soon. Yeah, Iron Fist does hit really hard, which is why I really enjoy playing him. Should I use my generic Awakening Stone on Joe Fixit for the meme? No. It's not worth it, man. It'll only be funny for like a few minutes, and then you'll just be sad. Really, really sad. Whoa, getting some serious lag. Why am I losing this fight so badly? Alright, there we go. How far are you from getting a 4-star Immortal Iron Fist? Like, are you close for 99 3-stars? Like, I don't have that many 3-star champions at 99. I only have maybe, like, I don't know, like 8 champions or something like that, so... I mean, you know, 4-star Immortal Iron Fist is all luck anyway. I could get him on my next crystal. I could get him 1,000 crystals from now. So, kind of hard to say, but I definitely want to get more 3-stars maxed out. Alright, so we're going to hit up the arena and try to see if I can see that girl's face. Let me claim these rewards real quick as well. I wish these were doubled so I can get the double 25 units. And there's actually no solo events right now, not even coming soon. I probably have to restart my game. There probably is one that's coming soon, and I just don't see it. But alright, let's go hit up arena real quick. And then I'll pop open a couple of crystals, and then we'll call it a night here. Well, for the stream, I'm going to be up for a while. Alright, so I'm looking for a girl's face on the loading screen. Okay, I'm a little bit higher than 9.7 million. I forgot the exact number, but 9.8. So much higher. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Like this loading screen? I didn't see anything just then. The load wheel is on her cheek. Okay, alright, let me look again. Can it be seen on this screen right here too? I think I'm missing it. I don't think I see it. Yeah, it's not too good, so it really is kind of hidden. I mean, I could definitely see them adding something like that to just mess with us a bit. I really don't see it, man. Alright, I'm gonna give up. Alright, let's go pop open a couple of crystals. And then, man, that is a long grind ahead. Should I even grind for it, guys? Like, I'm so far away. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Alright. Let's see. For crystals, we'll pop open another Alliance crystal. And maybe a handful of the arena crystals. Let's do that. Cosmic Combat is coming in 20 minutes. Bummer. I really hate the combat solo events. They're my least favorite ones. I basically get the second tier, the second milestone rewards, and that's it. It'd be insane if I got 4-star Unstoppable Colossus here. If you know, after just making a video opening up 120 of these today. Can anyone tell me the best way to get tier 4 basic catalysts? If you can get them from arena, the catalyst arena that comes around every 9 days, that's the fastest way, really. Other than that, you can get them slowly through like the heroic and master monthly event quests, and then some other special areas. You could also sell your tier 3 catalysts. Oh, I got a free crystal. Her lips are to the right of the load wheel. If you look above, you can see her eye. If you look to the left of the load wheel, she has long black hair. Alright, I'll try to look for it when I'm doing the arena grind tonight. But I really could not see anything. Let's pop open 5 of these. We'll just spin these out here as I try to answer any last minute questions you guys may have. Brian, you're tripping me out ending the stream at its normal starting time. Yeah, I know, man. I wanted to make this a bit of a longer stream, but not with all the grinding I have to do. Oh, come on. I thought that was an energy refill. Ah, that's lame. How long have you been playing? Roughly 13 months. Just over 13 months. I'm due for another monthly progress update. Brian, I want to hear you theorycraft Master Mode Cable. Who is going to kill him in your roster? I actually don't know what Cable does in Master Mode. I didn't even pay attention to what kind of node he has active in Heroic. So yeah, I don't even know yet. I'll stream it whenever I do fight him, though, so. Where do you get your 3 stars? Mostly from Arena. Good luck on Arena, thank you. Just hit 16 million? Nice, man. You've got that locked in the bag, pretty much. Does the arena grind get monotonous after a while? Sort of, but I don't really mind it because I'm always doing something else while I'm in arena. So as long as I don't go crazy and do like too many, you know, go for like too many champions in a row or something like that, then I don't mind. I can pretty easily do like 100 arena matches a day and not get tired of it. It's when I'm doing like 200 to 300 or something like that, then I'm like, alright, this is a little bit much. Alright, this is the last crystal here. It'd be nuts if I got 4-star Punisher, but that is never gonna happen for me probably, so gold. These are some awful, awful rewards. Guys, the arena crystals that I'm opening up at nighttime are garbage. Like low amounts of gold, some ISO. Absolutely terrible. Let's pop open one more. One last crystal, and then we'll call it a night here. One more of the arena crystals, that is. Put 4 in and pop them to get units. I'll have to try that tomorrow. Are you gonna go for Gwen twice? No, just the one time. I have to get the basic champion this week, which is Civil Warrior. So I want Civil Warrior more than I want Gwen. And some gold. All right, that was the last one, guys. I have a long road in the arena ahead of me. I will be grinding pretty much until it ends. I'm not going to sleep, so I'll probably pass out as soon as the arena grind is over, which I think is at 1 p.m. my time. So the video that I make for you know, tomorrow is going to be a little bit delayed probably. We'll see. Maybe I can. No, actually, I'll probably start making the video between rounds. So maybe it won't be delayed. Maybe it will be. I don't know. But as far as tomorrow's stream goes, I'll probably be back to my normal time. Around 1:30 in the morning is when I start. Maybe I'll start earlier. I doubt it though. If I start earlier, I'll say something on Twitter. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Good luck to everybody who's grinding in Arena, whether you're going for Gwenpool or you know, Civil Warrior, or just the milestones. Guys, the milestones are amazing. Get a little bit of those milestones. Even if you could just get the first milestone in the 4-star arena, it is worth it. So, I notice you guys. I notice you. All right. Good night, guys. Take care. Have a good one.